Weekly horoscope, week commencing 4th October till 10th of October 2021. Preview. In this preview, we share only one part of the whole content. One part is conclusion part 1. Out of the 6 part of the whole premium content, 6 part of the premium content like transits of moon for the whole week, conclusion part 1, conclusion part 2, tasks, precaution and chanting. All these 6 parts belong to premium content, which you can buy from the website Prakash.astrologer.com. But that is the ultimate, the overall content which you can get it from the website Prakash.astrologer.com, and it's entirely up to you. But if you're looking for a free content, then there's only one part out of all 6 parts we share with you. There's a conclusion part 1. But in this preview, the last supporting statement, which is quite informative, and you should watch this video till the end. There are a lot of astrological information in the end of this video about your sign, what's happening in this week, what are the combination, how they can create an impact or effect on you, and how you can sort yourself out. But end of the day, watch this whole preview video till the end. Don't rush it. But either you buy the whole content from the website or you can become a subscriber. Aries in this coming week, due to Venus Ketu in 8th house, look after your health, look after your partner's health and well-being. Look after your health regarding your lower abdomen, digestive system. If you have any issue regarding urine or lower abdomen or digestive system or skin, you must take care of yourself. Look after your partner's health and well-being. Rahu's position in 2nd house. Beware of cheating, deception, fraud. Look after your marriage relationship. Do not offend people with your word of speech or language or attitude or mannerism, please. Sometimes flow of income can be fluctuating and you have to prepare yourself. Sun, Mercury, Mars in 6th house. Keep a close eye on your enemies and beware of backstabbers. Jupiter, Saturn, 10th house. Make sure you're making all the professional decisions with proper scrutiny. You have to consider all the pros and cons before you make any financial or professional or any decision linked with career. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, Prakash.astrologer.com, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week, define you, the whole week's analysis define you, moon's transit effect, that will define you, your decisions, your choices, your vision, your imagination, your health, your harmony, your happiness. An extensive weekly horoscope report defines you what astrological tasks you must do in the time of your need, what precautions you must implement in a discipline to save your skin, what sacred chanting you can do in the whole 7 days to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, Prakash.astrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Aries conclusion part 1 for this coming week. During this particular period, your fame and respect will definitely increase. You will come across lots of opportunity to be with professional people, through professional people. Your profession and trade will flourish. You might enter into a new profitable dealing in this coming week. Your associate or partner will be providing their best support toward you. Success in competition is also ensured. Family life will be full of happening and you'll enjoy thorough comfort. You'll find that companionship help you in your own area regarding cooperation or understanding. A pleasant trip is also in cards. Unexpected gain can be possible. If aspiring for legacy or inheritance, it might come your way. You'll bend toward a lot of activities. Some experiences are there. Family atmosphere will be very good. Sudden traveling will be beneficial. There will be a rise in your respect and reputation. Minor health issues can disturb your peace of mind. So you might go to religious journey and family happiness is there. Taurus in this coming week, due to Venus Ketu in 7th house, beware of scandal when it comes to your personal life. Do not cross the line of decency and look after your reputation. And sometimes your companion can emotionally blackmail you. Look after your health regarding lower abdomen. Relationship-wise, there's a lot of fluctuations. and don't do anything which you can't justify. Rahu's position Lagna, watch your ego and aggression, please. Watch your decisions and choices, watch your attitude. Sun, Mercury, Mars in 5th house. You will be active, you will be creative, but refrain from foul temper. Jupiter, Saturn, 9th house. You must take a blessing of your elders for your rising. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week. Also define your moon's transit effect. That will define you, your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Our extensive weekly horoscope report defines you what astrological tasks you must do in the time of your need, what precautions you must implement in your discipline to save your skin, what sacred chanting you must exercise in the whole 7 days to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Taurus weekly conclusion for this coming week. Conclusion part 1. You will be quite happy during this phase of time and your efforts will start giving you very good result. You'll enjoy a good relationship with your family members, seniors and working colleagues. Long distance travel will be rewarding. Friends and associates will assist you what you want to pursue regarding your venture, project or any idea. Your mind will be bending to a lot of activities and there are chances of your entering into new business or change of job or something, a new venture, a new project. Your opponent will not be able to do any harm to you. Look after your health. You'll be getting mixed result in this period and there will be a sudden stroke of luck. Your social circle will be enhanced. This particular period is a good period for companionship. Refrain from any kind of unnecessary arguments or political debates. Expenditure will be rising, but with your own will. Traveling will be there and there are a lot of jobs waiting for you. You have to acquire one after another. And refrain from any kind of unnecessary risk. Health have to be taken care of. Gemini, due to Jupiter, Saturn, 8th house. Look after your health, look after your marriage, look after your relationship, look after your bond between each other. Look after your any issue linked with lower abdomen. Rahu's position 12th house. Beware of cheating, deception, fraud. Beware of third party influences in your marriage relationship. Venus, Ketu in 6th house. You must look after your health and well-being, your partner's health and well-being. Sun, Mars, Mercury in 4th house. Watch your temper, watch your aggression. Refrain from foul temper, look after your family relationship. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from our website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week. That will also define your moon's transit effect. That will define your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Our extensive weekly horoscope report defines you what astrological tasks you must do in the time of your need. What precautions you must exercise in your discipline to save your skin. What sacred chanting you must achieve or exercise in the whole 7 days to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Gemini weekly conclusion. Conclusion part 1, Gemini. During this phase of time, you will command more respect due to your quality of delicate discrimination and fine accuracy in your judgment. Your imagination will be fine. Success is granted. New venture, new enterprise is there for you. And people will appreciate your sense of creativity, your vision. This particular period will bring you, may I say, in a limelight. And people will appreciate your knowledgeability and skill set. This time period is suitable for companionship, romance. Family happiness is also assured. Your friends and well-wishers will provide their full support to you. A memorable journey is also indicated. But in this phase of time, you'll be doing extremely well in your business, trade. If employed, then service condition will improve. An expansion of business is likely to take place. Your reputation will be enhanced, definitely enhanced. But in this phase of time, you'll get respect from all circles. The attitude of the family members will be changed in more positive. You'll come out with flying colors in competition or exam or test. Your opponents will support you, recognize you, appreciate you. Unexpected travel will bring you good luck. Your health will be good And this period is a good period to make finest attempt to achieve the dignified status position. Yes. It is Jupiter and Saturn position in 7th house. Look after your marriage, look after your relationship. Sun, Mars, Mercury in 3rd house. Watch your communication with the world around you. Through communication, you can achieve everything or anything. Venus, Ketu in 5th house. Look after your reputation. When it comes to relationship, don't do anything which you can't justify. Refrain from any kind of a foul scandal. Rahu position 11th house. Don't do anything which you can't justify. Look after your relationship with the higher authorities. Beware of any legal conflict and argument. Moon's transit in 2nd house. Watch your flow of income. Watch your presentation. Watch your word of speech. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week. That will also define your moon's transit effect. That will define your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Our extensive weekly horoscope report defines you what astrological tasks you must do in the time of your need, what precautions you must implement to save your skin, what sacred chanting you must exercise in the next 7 days to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, PrakashAstrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Cancerian weekly conclusion part 1 for this coming week. During this phase of time, you will be inclined to do a lot of things at the same time. In this process, you won't reach anywhere because you are starting a more than one project at the same time. Rashness won't help you. Family member is likely to suffer due to ill health. On the whole, family atmosphere will be sometimes tense. Risk-taking tendencies should be curbed. Your enemies may try to damage your reputation. Be cautious in your approach. As far as possible, travel should be avoided. You might suffer due to stomach disorders. This particular period will make you, may I say that there will be rise in status or rise in income, resources. Family life can be happy. You have to put your input. You might enter into profitable dealings. There might be some sort of a get-together in your family. Travel will bring good news for you. Your opponent will not be able to do any harm to you. Any rise in family member is quite possible. Success in attempt can be there. Your subordinate shall extend their full support toward you. Overall, this period will be very pleasant. Leo weekly brief forecast, week commencing 4th October till 10th October. Leo, in this coming week, kindly repeat the conclusion part 1. Leo, Venus Ketu in 4th house. Sometimes peace of mind and happiness can be here and there. Look after your relationship. Look after your companionship. Don't do anything which you can't justify. Saturn, Jupiter, 6th house. Look after your relationship. Look after your health and well-being. Keep a close eye on your enemies. Rahu's position in 10th house. Sometimes you have a lot of professional complications, issues. Sometimes you have a technical obstacles, technical conflict in your profession. You have to deal with all these scenarios. Sun, Mars, Mercury in 2nd house. Watch your word of speech. Watch your flow of income. Watch your communication. And you might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, PrakashAstrologer.com, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week, define your moon's transit effect, define your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Our extensive weekly horoscope report defines you what astrological tasks you must do in the time of your need, what astrological precautions you must exercise to save your skin, what sacred chanting you must exercise in the whole 7 days, may I say, to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, PrakashAstrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Leo weekly conclusion. Conclusion part 1, Leo. In this coming week, your hard work and labor will give you dividends. Short distance travel will be fruitful. Good news from abroad or far off places is possible. Your family, your brother or sister will assist you. Your contact with new people will be rising. By dint of good luck, results will start coming your way. Meeting with friends is also possible. If you're involved in any publication or agency work, an encouraging result will be there. You will achieve power or artistic of expression and interpretation poses of like some sort of a, you'll be able to win the people's heart. During this particular phase of time, clarity of thought sometimes can be missing because you're taking too many projects at the same time. At the same time, you can be totally confused, or sometimes you can be all over the place and don't know what to do. General happiness can be here and there. Family atmosphere will also be somewhere disturbing, and dispute over very small issues are possible. Sometimes people are overreacting. Your business trade will go through a lean phase. If employed, working condition may not be satisfactory, but you're prone to certain health issues. And you'll be inclined toward a lot of religious activities, social activities, might make a journey to sacred places. Virgo due to Saturn, Jupiter in 5th house. Watch your activity, watch your creativity, watch your whole conduct and dealing and decision and choices. Moon position 12th house. Watch your investment, watch your speculation. Beware of financial losses. Don't get carried away when it comes to financial decisions. Rahu's position 9th house. You do need elders' blessings for your rise and luck. Venus Ketu in 3rd house. Watch your communication with world around you. Please refrain from any kind of lies or negativities. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website Prakash, Astrologer.com, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week, which can give you moon's transit effect. That will define you, your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Our extensive weekly horoscope report defines you what astrological task you must do to balance your astrological equation. What astrological tasks you must do to switch through that you can overcome any kind of ugly situation. What precautions you must exercise which can save your skin. What sacred chanting you must do in this particular week to achieve supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Weekly conclusion. Conclusion part 1. Virgo, weekly conclusion part 1. Virgo. Financially, Virgo, this will prove to be a best period for you. Virgo, this conclusion part 1, you may also getting a benefit from a lot of profitable dealings. You'll be able to convince others by your keen perception about the situation and plans. Virgo, you'll be quite famous and achieving a name and fame and recognition. The attitude of the family member will be very cordial toward you. Old dues, debts may also be realized. Travel undertaken during this phase of time will be useful and make you a lot of things possible for you. Your interest in occult sciences will be rising and you may undergo some sort of a psychological experiences. But during this phase of time, you'll carry a lot of responsibilities. You'll be full of optimism and you'll be benefit through news coming your way in the form of communication. Sudden travel is also there. There will be rise in your income resources. Family life will be soothing. If you are heading for promotion, then that will come your way. Your friend circle will be supportive. Your mind will be going a lot of spiritualism. And this particular period can be lucky. Rahu's position 8th house. Beware of cheating, deception, fraud. Beware of lack of luck and unexpected happenings. Look after any issue regarding sharp pain in your lower part of your tummy and as well as chest. And if you are in a part of the middle of a conflict, be extra careful. Venus Ketu, 2nd house, watch your flow of income. Watch your conduct and dealing. Look after your marriage relationship. Saturn, Jupiter in 4th house. Sometimes a lot of things are happening in your personal life and professional life. You have to watch your decisions and choices. Sun, Mars, Mercury in 12th house. Beware of fine, penalty, punishment. Watch your debts. Do not lend anybody any money. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week, which can give you moon's transit effect that will define you, your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Extensive weekly horoscope report define you what astrological tasks you must do in the time of your need, what precautions you must exercise in the next 7 days, which can save your skin, what sacred chanting you must do in this particular time period to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Libra weekly conclusion. Conclusion part 1, Libra. You'll be extremely happy during this phase of time due to your caliber and skill, Libra. The results you receive would be fantastic. You'll come in contact with professional people, decision maker. You'll be respected and your fame will be rising. Family life will be quite satisfactory, Libra. You'll make a lot of efforts to satisfy your aspirations. By and large, Libra, you'll be successful, but workload will be tiring. Your keen observation will pay you dividend. The state of your health will be satisfactory. During this phase of time, there are chances of making a lot of enmity with your own people by using foul attitude, abusive language, which you shouldn't. So control your word, avoid misunderstanding between those close to you. Loss of money is quite possible. It is better not to launch any new venture in this period. You may not be able to cope well with your family members. There are chances of having a lot of health issues. Lack of confidence is quite possible within the family members, which you shouldn't. Journey shall be no practical use. And in general, this period is sometime you have to cultivate your relationship with your family members as well as with your associates and friends. But you have to have a base of understanding. Use common sense and politeness, please. Scorpio due to Rahu's position in 7th house. So watch your relationship. Personal and financial. Beware of financial losses. Beware of cheating, deception, fraud. Beware of any developed misunderstanding in your personal relationship, please. If you have any kind of a living conflict in your personal life, you have to sort it out. Sun, Mars, Mercury in 11th house. There are a lot of income resources, opportunities. It's up to you how you implement them. Venus, Ketu in Lagna. Beware of any kind of a scandal. Look after your reputation. Don't do anything which you can't justify. Saturn, Jupiter in 3rd house. Watch your communication. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week, which can define your moon's transit effect for the whole week. Extensive weekly horoscope report defines you what astrological tasks you must do in the time of your need, what precautions you must implement to save your skin, what sacred chanting you must do for this particular week to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. For that, kindly visit my website, prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Scorpio weekly conclusion. Conclusion part 1, Scorpio. In this coming week, this domestic period will give you some sort of anxiety. Your opponent may try to damage your reputation. Your expenditure will go rising. Sudden losses are possible, Scorpio, you have to be careful. Even a health problem might disturb you. Family atmosphere may not be very harmonious. You may have to resolve a lot of unprofitable deeds. Eventually, your mind will bend toward spiritualism. You must try to develop resistance toward odds. A tendency of taking risks should be curbed, and all kind of speculation must be avoided. Try to be practical in this period, Scorpio. As a matter of fact, you'll be inclined toward unproductive pursuit. Due to all this, you'll be unnecessarily be some sort of in situation which you don't need it. Overconfidence can lead toward miseries. There's a danger of losing money if you're not careful. You have to be careful about your reputation during this phase of time. Do not count on family support to help you during a tricky situation. Your friends and well-wishers may not keep up their promises. It's better to avoid traveling as far as possible. Your opponent will have an edge over you. Health may not be good, therefore you should be advised to take good care, mentally and physically. In this coming week, due to Jupiter, Saturn in second house, watch your flow of income, watch your assets, watch your savings. Sun, Mars, Mercury in 10th house. May I say this particular time period, you have to be very careful regarding your professional or financial decision. If you're dealing or mingling with higher authorities, you have to be extra careful. Venus, Ketu in Lagna. Venus, Ketu in 12th house, not Lagna, in 12th house. Watch your expenditure. Sometimes your expenditure will be luxuries or lifestyle or very lavishly you'll try to show off. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, Prakash, Astrologer.com, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week, which can define your moon's transit effect. That will define your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Extensive weekly horoscope report defines you what astrological task you must do in the time of your need, what precautions you must exercise to save your skin, what sacred chanting you must do in this particular week. May I say that, which you can give you supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, PrakashAstrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Sagittarius, weekly conclusion. Sagittarius, weekly conclusion, part 1. During this phase of time, your long distance travel is likely to take place. Friends and associates will help you. You had a lot of opportunity to do better in your job, profession, career. Your ambitions and desire will be fulfilled. Happy news regarding your brother or close friend is also be there. This particular period will be quite encouraging as far as your love life is concerned. Overall, all the prosperity is also indicated in this period. Try to make the best of this time. You'll establish friendship, relationship with a lot of new people around you. During this phase of time, you might develop tendency not to listen to good advice given by others. There are chances of indulging in wrong or sinful acts which you shouldn't. Your huge expenses will bring you under a lot of debts. Try to curb your spending, please. You might be a worried person on account of wrong decisions which you shouldn't. Do not try to act on your instinct in this phase. Otherwise, you will be in dire trouble. Be careful. This particular period may see you indulging in some side of kind of occultism. Your health will be good in this and supportive. Capricorn, weekly brief forecast, week commencing 4th October till 10th October, Capricorn. Capricorn, in this coming week, due to Venus Ketu in 11th house, may I say that this particular time period, sometimes you come across lots of income resources, financial opportunities. Rahu's position 5th house. Watch your communication with the world around you. Beware of unexpected events, mishappenings. And may I say that look after any issue regarding sharp pain in your tummy or lower abdomen. Look after your relationship with higher authorities, especially anything with legal authorities. You have to be extra careful. Moon transit in Moon's position in 8th house. Watch your energy level, watch your mannerism, watch your mood swings, watch your emotional stability. Saturn, Jupiter in Lagna. You need a lot of motivation. Beware of any kind of a laziness or layback attitude. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week, which will define your moon's transit effect. That will define your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Our extensive weekly horoscope report defines you what astrological task you must do in the time of your need, what precautions you must exercise to save your skin, what sacred chanting you must do this particular to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, PrakashAstrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Capricorn, weekly conclusion. Capricorn conclusion part 1. During this phase of time, you will do extremely well in your business, job, profession, career. An expansion of business might take place. You remain action-oriented, and your keen observation and your sense of discrimination will make you learn more and more and more. You will upgrade your knowledge, ability and skill set. Your relationship with your superior and authorities will definitely improve. Family atmosphere will be quite satisfactory. And you may also go in for conveyance. You may get into some kind of good news from far off places. An auspicious ceremony may be celebrated in this particular time period in the family. A celebration. All of a sudden, circumstances will start favoring you. If few business deal will come your way, you will getting more dividends. There will be lots of support from friends and well-wishers. Sensual pleasure of high magnitude is also there stored for you. A promotion should come your way if employed. Long distance travel is likely to happen. Family life will be more satisfactory. In your social circle, you will command much more respect and regard. Read the conclusion part 1. Aquarius, due to Venus Ketu in 10th house. Watch your professional decision, financial decision. Don't do anything which you can't justify. Look after your relationship with higher authority or colleagues or superiors or seniors. Rahu's position 4th house. Sometimes peace of mind, sometimes consultation can be missing. Sometimes you can be all over the place. Jupiter Saturn 12th house. Watch your expenditure. Jupiter Saturn position 12th house. Watch your investment. Watch your speculation. Sun Mars Mercury in 8th house. Look after your health. Any issue linked with lower abdomen, below the button or belly. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week. That will define your moon's transit effect. That will define your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Our extensive weekly horoscope report defines you what astrological tasks you must do in the time of your need. What precautions you must exercise in the discipline. May I say that what precautions you must exercise which can save your skin? What sacred chanting you must do which you can achieve your supremacy? For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, PrakashAstrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Aquarius, weekly conclusion. Conclusion part 1, Aquarius. During this phase of time, you will be able to convince others due to your eloquent of speech. You may have to contact with a lot of famous people, good people, professional people. Your respect and reputation will be enhanced. Through your intelligence, you will be able to make huge profit. You'll do very well as far as your profession is concerned. Family atmosphere shall be encouraging. Travel will be definitely bring you in a very front line. During this phase of time, you'll be over-optimistic about the result you're achieving. Still, progression, business prospect will be good. Your contact with influential people will be rising. Service condition will improving. Frequent travel is also possible. Your mind will be full of innovative ideas, creative thoughts, but don't try to apply them without realizing the pros and cons of the situation. Your home front will demand more attention, and look after your family members' health, please. In this coming week, due to Jupiter Saturn in 11th house, watch your communication, watch your income resources. Sun, Mars, Mercury in 7th house. Look after your relationship. If there are any issue regarding one-to-one relationship, refrain from foul word of speech or aggressive approach. Rahu's position in 3rd house. Watch your communication with the world around you. Venus Ketu in 9th house. You need an elder's blessings. You must take care of your financial commitment. You must take care of your investment. You must look after any issue linked with personally or professionally. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week. That will define your moon's transit effect. That will define your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Our extensive weekly horoscope report define you what astrological task you must do in the time of your need. What precautions you must exercise which can save your skin. What sacred chanting you must do in this particular week to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, PrakashAstrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Pisces weekly conclusion. Conclusion part 1, Pisces. During this phase of time, you feel frustrated and you might have to face few failures in your attempts. You may have to may I say that you have to work really hard. Sometimes the working responsibility will be higher and higher. You'll make a lot of commitments. You have to honor those commitments, but burden of responsibility can be sky high. You should try to check your tendency of making quick money, as health may not permit you. You should try to check your tendency to make any quick money through risk-taking tendencies, which you shouldn't do that. Dispute over small issues are possible. You may waste a lot of time and energy in small matters, which you shouldn't. Family life can create a lot of tension. This is likely to be a period of some sort of a psychic experience. Unfruitful journey should be avoided. And during this phase of time, you may enter into, you'll be in contact with a lot of professional people, powerful people, decision maker. You may develop a lot of professional contacts. You might get some sort of a recognition of your inventive work. You'll be recognized, appreciated for your knowledgeability and skill set. On the whole, your reputation and respect will be enhanced. You'll be highly esteemed, and travel will bring some sort of a significance. Your religious and spiritual inclination will be intense. Family life will be full of happening, and some auspicious ceremony may be celebrated in your family. Try to make a best use of this phase.